I want to comment about the bodies that have been found at Quarry. I want to talk about the bodies that have been found at Quarry. First of all, the information reaching us up to this time is that all bodies are for female. So I want to talk about the case for the ladies who have been found dead in Quarry. First of all, the place is called Quarry because it is a place for mining building blocks. That is why it was given that name. It is not very far from JKIA. It's along Outer Ring Road. It is the name is derived from the English word quarry. Now, after talking about quarry, because I'll talk about the quarry in two places. I'll talk about the dumping site, and then I'll talk about, of course, I'll talk about the dreams, because it is alleged that one of the victims came appeared in dreams to people close to her. So I'll talk about the Quarry, I'll talk about the dreams, and then I'll talk about Quarry Police Station. And when I talk about Quarry Police Station, I will talk about a police station in Kiambu, which also had a somehow similar case with the Quarry Police Station. That was in 1990. Now let me start with the issue that of the lady who allegedly appeared in dreams to several of her relatives. I want to say this. As a lawyer, these things happen. As a lawyer, these things have happened twice in the JI-TENGE family. So, in the absence of any other evidence, I'm one person who says it is possible that she appeared in dreams to various people. This is something that is normal among lawyers. I told you about my senior father, my uncle, whom I say Baba Mkubwa, who used to appear in the farm at night. And I've recorded that. And I've even said before that is the reason, the reason why my mother was buried in Rigathi Gachagwa's place, or where my mother came from, is because she expressed that. She said that if she had to be buried in Western, and then later her grave finds it when the land is being subdivided, and her grave appears to be in one of my stepbrothers' piece of land, she may come back. So among the lawyers, we believe in dead people not only appearing, and they also come and communicate through dreams. There is also a namesake of mine who was called Simon JI-TENGE. He was also a nephew of mine. He was 7 years younger than me, and he attempted suicide several times. And the last time he said he was going to commit suicide, by jumping over River Nzoia at Kabrengu. And when they followed him, the people on this side said that they had seen him walking, and then he would stop everybody and tell them, I'm going to jump over River Nzoia. But when they crossed River Nzoia to the other side of Webuye, when they inquired from people from the other side, they said they have not met anybody who was telling them that. So they assumed that he jumped over the bridge, because he from home quite a distance, as from can I say Kenyatta National Hospital all the way to Adams Arcade. So he was just not even Adams, up to Dagoretti Corner. Anybody he was meeting between Kenyatta National Hospital and Dagoretti Corner, a distance like that, and everybody he was meeting, he was saying, "You see that bridge there? I'm going to jump." So they assumed that he has jumped, and he disappeared for quite some time. Then after some time, a sister-in-law of mine, who is an aunt to Simon Kwatenge, said that she had seen him in the dreams, and she wanted to show them where he is. And she took, there was this overgrown place where the body had stuck, and that is where he was found. So as a lawyer, I tend to believe that there is a way somebody communicates. So they allege that she told them that she was feeling cold in the quarry. And I think by the time of recording this thing, her body had not been identified, and bodies of other people have been identified. The way the bodies are, the bodies have been there. We can place it roughly at the time when Mandamano was there. But most likely, these ladies have nothing to do with Mandamano. Most likely. You see, some of these things, after forensic investigations, more truth will be found. I'm only talking from the sidelines. So after some time, the truth will be found. But as of now, is that these are ladies only. And you see, during the Mandamano, fewer ladies than gents were being kidnapped or arrested. The ladies mostly are, up to this time, there is no indication that there is any elderly lady. Actually, it seems to be ladies who are young. So this one leads us to believe either it is an A, B, and B, or is a ritual killings. But one thing we are noticing, as I said, as time goes on, we are going to get more and more facts. But this lady who came back in a dream, it is alleged that she received a phone call from a man, and she excused herself and went aside, and that is the last time she was seen. I also do not rule out the possibility that I talked of a ritual. Ritual is satanic, isn't it? And then I'm also talking of some people. I've had an experience of some people. These ultra-Christian. There are those ultra-Christians who are against Koinange activities. So it is also possible that there is an ultra-religious person who is trying to get rid of ladies from Koinange Street. But you see, after these bodies have been identified through DNA and so on, then their telephone numbers will be known, and Safaricom will be contacted, and then the last phone calls will be tracked, and they will be known whom they talked to, and they'll get more of these things. These people are very bold. You see, killing somebody elsewhere and then taking him or her all the way to 200 meters near a police station, that is very bold. Because as a criminologist, I would say, you kill somebody there, and then the police station is here, then you bring the body towards the police station. That is very bold. And according to police, since time, from the time I can recall, usually such police stations, there is a mass transfer. There is a police station which was built in a Kiambu in 1980s, towards the end of 80s. They also had such a case. Allow me also, first of all, to say how some people are politically involving in this case before I go to the Kiambu case. I think I must have heard somebody saying that one of the ladies had a national flag placed in her mouth. I don't know. I have no capacity from where I am to know whether there was a stuffing of I don't know whether there was the stuffing of the national flag into their mouths. But in case it was not there, I want to give you two scenarios. Was it there or it was not there? Assuming, because even though it is a rare occasion to show that it has to do with the maandamano, but let us assume, because this politician wanted to give the impression that these are people who are arrested for maandamano. But assuming that it has nothing to do with maandamano, was there flags stashed into her mouth? Yes or no? There are no two ways about it. If it is yes, then the killers may have placed the flag there so as to distract it, to be shown as if it was maandamano thing. And if there was no flag, then it is unfair for that politician to try and bring politics into this homicide. The reason I'm saying so is that we should, finding out who killed the person or persons is as important as anything else, because we will know the motive. But when we use that opportunity now to settle our political scores, that one will work against the whole thing, and it will work against justice for the deceased and her people. I want to say this as I finish off. I want to talk about, I think it was Karuri Police Station, if I'm not wrong. Karuri Police Station had constructed very many new houses there. They had constructed very many new houses, and there was a block for the members of the inspectorate. There was a block for the members of the inspectorate. These are bigger houses, because other houses have 2 bedrooms, but the members of inspectorate houses are 3-bedroomed houses. So, in a small police station, nowadays maybe Karuri is a very big station, in case it was Karuri, but those days it was a small police station. So placing there a block, a 6 or 8 house block for inspectorate is too many, because a police station of that size that time had 1 chief inspector and 2 or 3 inspectors. So a total of 4. You'll find that if the house is 6, then 2 houses are blank. And if the houses are 8, then you'll find 4 houses blank, isn't it? So one time, a lady came and approached Chief Inspector Clement. Yeah, he approached Chief Inspector Clement, whom I personally knew, and she told, she was in traffic uniform as an inspector. She introduced herself to the OCS and claimed that she worked in Nairobi area, and she wanted a house among the houses of the inspectorate, and she was given a house. When she was given a house, every now and then she would leave her house in full traffic police uniform. Incidentally, she was a former police constable who had been sacked as a police constable. And how she got an inspector's uniform and came and convinced Chief Inspector Clement, the OCS, I don't know. But she started staying there. So when she started staying there, reports started reaching Karuri Police Station that there was usually a traffic police officer who would stop a vehicle, and once she or him stops the police, stops at a vehicle. You know, in Kenya, traffic police stopping any vehicle, it will stop. Once the vehicle stops, people will rush from the forest and steal from these people. So they used to say that we have rogue police officers who stop the vehicles, and before you know it, crooks come. And the police were shocked and wondering. Then one day, in her house, flies started coming out, and then it was established that she was in the house and probably dead. So the OCS organized for people to break the main door, and entered in the house and found that she was dead and rotting. Her rotten body is the one which had invited flies. So the OCS, in his capacity, now did send a signal to Nairobi traffic area, telling them that Chief Inspector so and so under your command died in a house. And then they said, we don't have such a Chief Inspector, and it came. And to cut the long story short, the whole police station was transferred. So it is quite normal among the police people that a very big embarrassment causes transfer of all police officers, not just those who are there, even those who are on leave but are on that police station. Thank you.